my gosh, they're probably like, where is this lady taking us? So I'm heading back to my parents' house to have dinner with them and my aunt at this restaurant that has really good pizza, but I am not eating cheese until Christmas. No, they have other stuff that's good too. Anyway, let's head back. Hopefully there's not too much traffic. Entertainment expense right there.
Part of the entertainment center. Dinner at church.
Boomer Money video went live today, so we're celebrating.
Yeah.
Good morning from another rainy day here in Seattle. We got the dogs. They've been getting along well with Teddy and Leo. So it is, how many days till Christmas? Definitely more than 5, probably like 8. But I ordered Christmas gifts for all my friends here in Washington, and I'll show you guys. I'm gonna go to the store and get a few more little things for each of them, and like wrapping stuff to wrap it all up. Let's open this guy up. Here's what I got, everyone. Can you guess what it is? It is Wreck-It Club Resort crew necks. So this friend group I've known for like forever, some of them, most of them since we were like 8 basically. And we're making it a thing, doing an annual Palm Springs trip. We did it last year and we're doing it again this year. So I feel like this would be a fun little gift. So it'll be this, and I'll get like a mini sunscreen and some spin drifts because we always drink those in Palm Springs. So it'll be like a Palm Springs, like, I don't know, get ready for Palm Springs type thing. To the store. I missed my car, but very nice. Monica's letting me use hers. Thanks, Monica. All right, we're at Fred Meyer. If you grew up or live in the Pacific Northwest, you know Fred Meyer. It is like Target and Walmart combined. Not as good as Target, but actually has real groceries. Target groceries are kind of not great. Yeah, they just have everything. In fact, I'll show you guys because I feel like this is a place only people in the Pacific Northwest know, and it feels like home whenever I go inside of Fred Meyer. Okay, so they've got clothes. Kind of I never look at the clothes here. They're kind of an odd selection. Like, what is that? Okay, mini sunscreens. These are perfect. They have furniture here, like automotive stuff, just everything. All right, I also got a bunch of healthy food. I'm gonna make a sweet green salad. They even have like dishware. Like, this is literally Target. I love this store. I know it's probably pretty like chuggy and outdated, but it just is like nostalgic to me. I'm gonna put all these gift bags together. I'm not giving them for several days, but I just want to do it now. I'm excited, so let's do it. Okay, I don't know if I have enough tissue paper to wrap these two, but definitely we got the jackets crew neck at least. All right, just putting them here for now so that our tree looks like we give gifts when we don't exchange gifts with each other. What do you think? What do you think? All right, I'm now going to make the sweet green copycat inspired by my friend Laura, copycat of the kale Caesar. So the key here is mixing hot sauce with the Caesar dressing. It makes it so good. That's what they do at Sweetgreen to make it so yummy. So just gonna kind of coat it all over. Here's the chicken that I air fried for it. Let's see how it turned out. Ooh, kind of rubbery. Oh, that is not cooked all the way through at all. All right, I made my dad a sample version of it because he's gonna have something else for dinner, but we'll see what you think.
Okay, looks healthy. Shelby's always about the healthy stuff.
That was a good bite. Got some of the kale, tomato, and chicken.
Love it.
It's a kale Caesar, but you put hot sauce with the dressing, which adds a little kick.
Yeah, adds a nice kick. You don't get it at first, but
yeah,
comes in there and it's nice.
Good. All right, here's mine. It's bigger because this was like my actual like late lunch, early dinner type of thing. All right, let's see. I did cook the chicken a little more because obviously it was not safe to eat. It is good. Not as good as Sweetgreen, but still good. I wish Sweetgreen sold their sauces. Making breakfast. All right, so here's the breakfast I made. It's eggs, broccoli, kale, that's all cooked down, onion, a piece of bread, and avocado. I'm trying to get better at cooking because it honestly is pretty fun once you get into it, and it's way healthier than eating out. I'm so bad about drinking water, so I bought some cucumber and pineapple and put it in here, and it is so much better, you guys. So if you're also kind of bad about drinking drinking water, try this out. Or even like lemon and lime. I always forget, but it makes you drink the water, like a lot more of it, because it just tastes better. All right, got my nails done. Here's how they turned out. Just the same design, or I just did like it's like a French tip, but red. Festive. Health Aid Kombucha hooked it up. They sent a bunch of the holiday cheer flavor. I'm so excited. It's my favorite kombucha ever. I always buy it. And I never tried this holiday flavor, so let's see how it is. And I'm actually also planning on making a video with the founder of this company, Health Aid, which is pretty cool because they're a really big kombucha company now. The only thing is sometimes they're kind of hard to open. I'm gonna go in the hot tub. Okay, it tastes like ginger beer. I really like it. It's like you could make like a Moscow Mule with this, actually. So then spacebar to stop. Now we're gonna overlay B-roll. That's what it's called, these cutaway shots of the dogs. So click on that shot.
Yes, the dogs are quite amazing. We're really happy to have them, and I'll be sad when they leave.
All right, I'm making a little post-workout snack. It's gonna be like half a veggie sandwich. It's like barely after breakfast time, so I'm not that hungry, but I feel like after working out, I like to have a little something. I think you're supposed to. I think that's why people have protein shakes. Maybe not, whatever, but I am a little hungry now, so I'm going to. All right, here it is, my little veggie sandwich. Sprouts, cucumber, tomato, avocado, and hummus on Ezekiel bread. All right, I'm going to the store real quick, editing break. All right, I'm back at Fred Meyer's. Is it Fred Meyer or Fred Meyer's? It's just Fred Meyer. I just recorded a quick clip ending part for my video that I'm gonna put in there when I get back. Random fact about Seattle that is like, it's not good. It's not a good fact. It's actually really unfortunate, but you have to be really careful what you leave in your car here because cars get broken into here. Like, I would say nowhere else, but like San Francisco probably also is the same. In LA, that's like not really a thing even, like at least not yet, but it's really bad here in Seattle. Like, I've had my car broken into. You can't leave anything in it, at least not visible. Yeah, let's go. All right, I'm back. I have not been actually styling my hair these days because I'm not like recording any main channel videos. At my editing station, got my voiceover mic and everything. Actually walked to Starbucks because I am like weirdly tired today. It's 2:30, so that's like kind of my cutoff of drinking coffee. Watch the dog. They love hanging out. They just love hanging out right next to me. It's so funny. This one's ear keeps flopping over. All right, it's quite a bit later. I got my video done and basically ready to go up. I have to move my car from its parking spot, so I'm gonna go. I've watched a bunch of thrift flip YouTube videos yesterday of people like flipping home decor, and people have gotten like really good at it, like making it look like stuff they would buy at CB2 or something. So I'm very interested to see what a Seattle thrift store would have. I've never been to a Seattle one, so yeah, let's just go check it out. We love to see it. This would be a vibe in Palm Springs. Okay, I think I found some good stuff in there that I can make look into like ceramic vases, candle holder type of things. I got, I think 5 different things. I'll show you guys at some point, but it's all wrapped up and I don't want to take it into the condo. So I'm gonna take it back to my parents' house and like DIY it there. The plan is I want to redo the room there that I normally stay in. It's like this room is painted this really ugly brown color, like not even a good brown. There are good browns and then there's this brown and it is ugly. It is just a forgotten room thrown together, like mismatching comforter thing. Like it just, I don't know. I think it would be really fun to redo it and I think I can make it look good. I'm going for the warm minimalism Japan-y kind of style. So yeah, and I'm trying to do some fun little DIYs for it because why not, you know? So we'll see how it turns out. I might paint the room. I feel like I should if my parents are cool with that. I should get this from my dad. So that one did have some good stuff, it looks like, but they didn't have any good lights or picture frames. That's the only thing I was really looking for, so I didn't get anything. I was kind of overwhelmed. There's like too much, but I got a bunch of video shots of things I thought could be cool if you like painted it or whatever. All right, there's an Amazon Go store over here. I've never been in one, which is weird. You'd think I would have been in one by now. So let's go. I'm very curious to see what it's like. Weird because there's like no one here. Scan to enter. Okay. Whoa. Okay. This one is by like a business center, so it feels like a little like convenience store basically. It's not that big. Okay, here's what I got just for tomorrow. Some coffee, always good to have on hand. And these just looked really good. So this is crazy. They want to scan your palm. So when you walk in, you don't even have to use a QR code. They just know your palm. I feel like that will freak people out. Like, look, enter and pay with your palm. All right, Amazon Go store, I have to admit, really convenient. I hate to admit it, but I kind of loved it. I only hate to admit it because Amazon's kind of like taken over everything. Kind of scary a little bit, but you gotta hand it to them. It's innovative. All right, I did pick up dinner because I've really been wanting to have cactus for a while. There's a really good Mexican restaurant here in Seattle called Cactus, and their fajitas are just amazing, so I got them. Good morning. Hi guys. Hello. Ready to go outside? Yeah, it's still dark out. Starting to get light out. Yay. Good morning. I'm making breakfast. Slept well here with the dogs. Come here. Come here, guys. Hi. 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 They just love people. They love being around people. So cute. Hello. Hi. They have an always pan here, which I love. I'm just toasting this bagel and I'm gonna make some eggs to put on it. Got a bit of stuff to edit here today, and then I'm gonna go back to where my parents live. I'm probably gonna stop at IKEA and start in that bedroom. I'm gonna work out too. I'm gonna actually go to the gym today. Currently editing my TWA hotel video. Gonna do a good chunk of this in the morning because that's my best mental working hours. I'm currently buying some Bitcoin because I've watched a million inflation videos. I'm gonna link below a video I watched about inflation from Jake Tran. He's a YouTuber making really interesting, honestly fascinating, kind of documentary style videos. And this one is about how in 1971 there was a lot of inflation similar to what's happening now. And it made it basically, from what I understand, I'm no expert on this stuff, but it widens the gap between people that have some kind of assets like real estate, stocks, whatever, and people that don't. So if you have that stuff, you become even richer, and if you don't, you become even further away from those people that have that, and it's crazy. And it opened my eyes to how during COVID so much money was printed. I didn't realize how much that, of course, there's inflation now. I mean, I'm no expert, I'll say that, but it makes sense. Like in the video, I believe it said before 2020, there was $4 trillion in circulation. Then after, there was $20 trillion. And even the dollar store, things are $1.25 now. Like if we have 25% inflation, that is huge. And it kind of makes sense if we have 4 times as much money in circulation, our money is gonna be worth like a quarter probably of what it was before. Anyway, this is all, I guess, me speculating, but I'm buying some Bitcoin as like a hedge against that because it just seems like the US dollar like is going down in value. The only thing that you can do about it is put your money into something else, I suppose. So I'm putting a little bit into Bitcoin. I already have money in real estate, and I don't know, I would encourage you guys to look into whatever you want to do with your spare money. I mean, I don't, that's just what I'm doing. But yeah, it is crazy. I guess I'm using Coinbase to buy Bitcoin. They have a $10 referral thing, so you get $10 and I get $10 if you do want to use it. But you can also buy Bitcoin on like Robinhood and stuff. I don't really care what you use. Well, I don't even care if you buy it, but I'm buying some because what's going on is I can't stop thinking about it. It's like been on my mind every day. I'm like, inflation is insane. Like houses are gonna cost like $3 million for a starter home at this point. Like who the fuck can afford that? Okay, anyway. Oh my god, I just made an appointment because I've been meaning to do this for a long time. Like just a basic dermatology appointment. I've never done one to get my skin checked, like moles and everything, just because you never know. Also, ever since I went on that cruise, I've had this really weird sort of rash on my stomach. I don't know what the heck it's from. I noticed it when I got out of the water in Mexico. I don't think it's necessarily like because of Mexico. It's literally ocean water, so I don't know what the heck it would be. I don't know. I thought it would have cleared up by now, but I still have it. So that's what prompted me to be like, I should see a dermatologist. But I called and they said I can't get an appointment until June. June. What the heck? Okay, I'm just having one of those days where I'm like, what is wrong with our world is so strange. What? I mean, it's just crazy, but at least we have healthcare. At least we live in a country, or at least I do. I can't say for everyone watching, I guess, but that has healthcare access in general, although the healthcare system is just so fucked up. Anyway, back to editing. All right, really on a roll with this edit. I think it's turning out really good, but I'm gonna go to the gym real quick because I haven't done that today, and if I don't do it before like 2 p.m, it just doesn't happen, so we gotta go. Okay, back from the gym. That ends up taking like twice as much time when you actually go to the gym. All right, so I want to go back to my parents' house tonight because I want to go in the hot tub. It's like really cold today and just, yeah, rainy, all of that. I was gonna stop at IKEA, but I realized I can't do that if I have the dogs with me, so I'm gonna take him back to my parents' house and just figure out what I want from IKEA to pick up tomorrow for that room makeover, and I'll get some before shots of the room because it looks so weird right now, and I'll see what we can do with the DIY stuff that I bought. All right, doggies, let's go. All right, we are all ready to go. Hopefully they are more like buds with Teddy this time. Anyway, IKEA didn't have anything available to pick up. I'm a little bit bummed today because I feel like this holiday season is just like kind of lame. Basically, my sister Vanessa is not coming home for Christmas because she just got a dog. It's a big dog too, it's a border collie. She just doesn't want to like pay to have someone watch the dog and whatever, and she just kind of got settled into a new place and everything, so it just doesn't really make sense for her, and she lives in New Mexico now. My brother and his wife and my nephew usually come over for like a few hours on like Christmas Day, and then obviously usually Monica's there, but she just decided today that she's like, oh, I'm just gonna stay in Palm Springs. I was like, what? That's so lame, Monica. That's a bummer. I'm bummed. I mean, being in Seattle right now, it's also so gloomy out. Over the weekend, I've seen some of my friends who were all home for the holidays. I didn't really vlog it though. I always like forget to vlog when I'm with friends who aren't YouTubers, so that's fun. I also wanted to go look at houses, and Monica would have been my real estate agent, so guess I'm gonna have to find a new one, Monica. Just kidding. I was looking forward to Monica and Jason like coming over. It's gonna be fun, but Monica really doesn't want to be in the rain. I'm like, why do you live here then? It's a bummer, but what can you do? I'm really getting a lot of editing done, and I feel really good physically. I've been eating really healthy, cooking, and like working out. I feel like this has been a really good reset for me. It's not that fun, jolly holiday season that I've had before. Just being more like introspective, planning, kind of spending a good amount of time with myself, which I think is good at times. I always find myself in phases. Like when I was in New York, I was going out and doing things every day and like meeting up with people, just doing things constantly. And then here in Seattle, partly because the weather and it gets dark at 4 p.m, you just want to hunker down, and I just want to plan out my bathroom renovation and, you know, edit videos and work out and eat healthy. That's what I want to do. So yeah, all right, let's go. Dang, I thought I had left early and was gonna miss all this traffic, but ooh, the traffic is bad. It's gonna be like dark out when I go home, but I still want to go to Target. I'm trying to get started on this makeover with at least getting the bedding, like getting the bedding looking nice, partly because my dogs, I don't really like sleeping with the bedding that it currently has that much. It's like not very comfy. I'm like cold. I have like a million throw blankets. I'll show you guys. I stopped at home, dropped the dogs off, had dinner, and now I'm going to Target. Great news about this room makeover. Can you tell I'm like bored at home redoing a room that I won't be living in? I don't know. It's just so fun to decorate spaces. I love it. But I was talking to my dad and he was like, oh yeah, I've been wanting to paint that room anyway. So we're kicking it up a notch. We're gonna paint. That's what I initially wanted to do, but I kind of figured my parents would be like, what are you doing? Like, chill. But if they're game, then that is fantastic news. I'm excited because I hate the color of that room. It's like, actually no, I don't hate it, it's whatever, but it could just be a lot better. I like this. Ooh, not real terrazzo, but fun. All right, I've come to Target because it's closer than IKEA, but IKEA is tomorrow. Let's just see what they have here. Duvet insert. I've noticed that people will do a quilt as the base and it does look good. All right, considering this row, I like just a basic white duvet cover, but then I think maybe something a little different with the quilt underneath. Like maybe this brownish color would be cool. I don't know. I think I need to decide on a paint color first, so I might hold off on that. Curtain. Okay, I think these would look good layered with a room darkening curtain. Let's see if this fits. Crazy how this is so obviously like a parachute ripoff, but they did a good job. Like, it looks nice. I think this is gonna be the move. Okay, this is gonna be the quilt as the base color. It's like an off-white, so I think it'll look good with the white. Give a more like natural feel. We'll go for just like a basic white sheet. And now I want to see if they have any good lighting and like artificial dried stems. Not bad, but there's something about it. I think it's a little too big. It's also kind of interesting, but for a different space, kind of like the minimal look of this whole cart right now. It just screams warm minimalism. I think this is actually my favorite that I've seen here today. I like how thin the black frame is, but I do wish this was like bigger. I think the oak kind of color is pretty as well. This is actually like kind of pretty. Meh. This looks okay, but I would prefer like real texture. Modern farmhouse vibes over here. You gotta admit, it's homey. That is a decent looking one. Some of these could be good for the stuff I got at the thrift store. All right, I think I got some good stuff. Welcome to my parents' laundry room that has literally never been renovated ever since like probably the 50s, so it's like very old school. But yeah, this quilt I think is gonna be great. I like the like natural look of it, and it's linen, so it's like the texture that I want too. So yeah, obviously first things first, we're gonna wash it, but I'm gonna keep all the packaging just in case anything doesn't work out, but I'm literally washing it. I don't know why this one wouldn't. This one's gonna work out. Yeah, it says it's machine washable, which is very nice. Okay, I think this looks pretty good, like a little fake, but from far away you probably can't tell, but this will go in one of the like ceramic things that I got, and I saw online that IKEA has like more realistic looking ones, so I'll check those out. This is just like a normal white sheet set. I'm gonna wash this too, and now I'll go get the duvet cover so I can wash that. Okay, and then this is just a throw blanket that's also kind of like natural looking that I think will match the quilt pretty well. I guess I forgot to get a duvet cover, so I'll just get that at IKEA. All right, wash this up.